My name is Barry Walker. I'm a writer of books concerning military history, principally the Second World War, but not always. Looking back on the story that I'm now presenting to you, for something so major as uncovering the truth about Operation Marigold, it is quite remarkable how it slid into my life in such a quiet and most inconspicuous manner, almost like casually glancing across a room at a face, the face of a person that eventually becomes one's husband or wife. But there were no flashes of lightning, crashes of cymbal, just a gentle ring of a telephone. So there I was one evening, sitting in my lounge, when, as I said, the telephone rang. It was Dmitry Rodchenko from Moscow, a member of my writing circle. That afternoon he had purchased General Kukov's 1945 wartime diary at an auction in Moscow, and as he sat and flicked through the diary, he arrived at the 25th of April. Written in the General's strong angular script was, "Ask Stalin about Operation Marigold." Naturally, it was written in Russian. He had never heard of it, so he phoned me. I said I'd never heard of it. I spoke to a fellow writer in America, Travis Reynolds. He had never heard of it either. That's curious, as Travis had an encyclopedic knowledge of the Second World War. The following week, I spoke to my brother-in-law, who worked at the Ministry of Defence in Whitehall. He had never heard of it. It was only when, the next day, he input the name Operation Marigold as an inquiry into the MOD directory system that the alarm bells began to ring. And oh, did they ring! My brother-in-law was subsequently interviewed by the faceless official at the MOD, and later that day I got a visit from a police inspector from New Scotland Yard. "This bloody Operation Marigold you're researching," my brother-in-law hollered down the telephone at me. "It's bloody top secret! But more than that, it has the highest level of security, with the file only being released against the Prime Minister's signature. And then the file has to be delivered to him personally at number 10 Downing Street. Boldly marked on the cover in prominent black lettering is, 'For the Prime Minister's eyes only.'" I was intrigued. Well, those incidents were a couple of years ago, and they started a 2-year quest, travelling to London, Holland, America, and finally Munich in Germany, to uncover the amazing set of truths behind Operation Marigold. But that is the ending. Let's start at the beginning and take you back to the time of that first telephone call and tell you the whole story about the military operation that took place in the dying days of the Second World War, April 1945, and tell you all the truths about Operation Marigold, a mission that the British and American governments never wanted the world ever to know about.